exactly should you start planning your wedding from? In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can plan your wedding successfully without the stress associated with it. So if this is type of content that you like, definitely watch this video. Give this video a thumbs up because I'm sure you like it, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's get into it. So a lot of people ask me, okay, so where do I start planning my wedding from? Like, what exactly am I supposed to be doing at particular time? So I'm just going to give you like a general guide on how you have to think about when you are planning your wedding. Is first sit down, think about the type of wedding that you want. Actually write it down, put it in words. So I want a boho wedding, I want a chic wedding, I want a very romantic themed wedding. That would then now inform how it translates to every other aspect of your planning. So definitely know what you want. But if you don't, or maybe you know what you don't want, and then that guides you into, oh, if I don't want this, then I may like this or I may not like this. Because we have different brides, so people like, this is what I want. Like, I've been planning these things from since I was a child. For some people, like, I really don't know. Maybe it would be nice. I know that I don't want this, and then that guides us into, okay, if you don't want this, or there are other things that are like opposite of it, or that you feel like you actually can break it down. So breaking things down into simpler forms definitely helps. So you can categorize it into the different aspects of your wedding. So you have captured memories definitely would include photography, videography. So you want, that is one aspect. You also break it down into ambience. So under ambience, majorly you have decor, the look and feel of your wedding reception or of your church venue, of your traditional wedding, as the case may be. You also categorize food and drinks. Of course, that's explanatory. I'm going to expatiate on that later on in this video. We also have entertainment. One of the very important parts of a wedding ceremony, it's something that you want people to come to enjoy themselves, to be entertained. Yeah, like hosting your friends, your families, your guests to your wedding reception and say, you know what, I have a banquet ready for you. So entertainment definitely is a big part of it, which you should just like have it in a different category. You also have outfits, so your different outfits, your dresses, your accessories, all of that, it's in a different category. Then you have, okay, so I basically ran through them. We have ambience, we have outfits, we have entertainment, food and drinks, captured memories, and then the full look. So you have like, you want everything to come together. So once you do that, you can then now begin to break them down. In your full look, you have your makeup, your hair. So you can then begin to like break things down. Also under my ambience, these are the things that I want. Under my look, I have an idea of how I want to look, or maybe it's a themed wedding. I have, oh, my look has to go in line with the theme, or maybe every other person should be in line with the theme, and then I look like the very different person, the queen of the coast. And you now have to look at, or you also look at food and drink. So what type of food do you want in purely Nigerian menu? What kind of guests am I expecting? What do they typically eat? Do I want to give them what they typically eat, what they are familiar with? I want to give them a totally different taste, so that they're like, I went for Dara's wedding, I had this, I had that, the experience was awesome. And so you think about that. That's part of what you consider when you're planning your wedding, or when you're breaking it down and say, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and things like that. So when you talk about drinks, also you look at, oh, do I want just normal drinks? Do I want cocktails? Do I want alcohol? Do I want what type of beverages do I want? So all of that will fall under food and drinks. So that it's not overwhelming. You're not like, as somebody say, you've not done drinks, we're not going to do drinks. But when you have all of those things categorized, it makes it easier. So maybe you say, oh, on week 1 of my wedding planning, for example, I want to focus on ambience. Or you can look at it that, oh, what are the most important vendors I have to book early? For example, you have to book your photographer early, you have to book your videographer early, because these vendors are vendors that they are specialized. So you don't have, if for example you miss out on your photographer, a particular photographer that you've always dreamed of to capture the memories from your wedding, you cannot the photographer cannot double book, so it cannot be here and here at the same time. So that's what we call the most important vendors, because they are like one person or a team of people, and then when you lose out, they cannot double book, so they cannot be in two places at the same time, unlike your caterer, your drinks, and some other vendors. So I hope that this has given you clarity on how to actually like go about planning your wedding. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification button so you get notified every time I post a new video. I post content on weddings, events, generally things to make your life easier, and then of course showcasing some of our events. So if you have particular questions you want to ask, you're planning your wedding but you're not clear, you want ideas, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be glad to oblige you. And I also have a printable wedding planner, so if you are planning your wedding, you're still overwhelmed, you don't know what to do, definitely get the printable wedding planner. The link is in the description below, and it will help organize all your thoughts, the questions to ask, the different aspects, or what is the first step, or I'm like